China, with its rich and diverse culinary culture, is a paradise for unique dishes and vibrant flavors. However, behind the beauty of these culinary feasts, there are quite a few dark stories about foods that do not meet hygiene standards. These dishes not only pose health risks, but also undermine consumer trust. In this article, we will explore 10 dishes considered dirty in China, those that are not only unsafe, but also make many people shiver at the mere thought of them. Century eggs, a dish so shocking that you might have to hold your breath before daring to put it in your mouth. Believed to have originated more than 500 years ago during the Ming Dynasty in Hunan province, century eggs are more than just a food. They are a true test of your stomach and bravery. The preparation sounds like something from a horror story. Duck, chicken, or quail eggs are buried deep in a mixture of clay, ash, salt, and quicklime. Weeks or even months later, the result is a bizarre transformation. The egg whites turn into a dark, jelly-like black, and the yolks into a thick, greenish-gray, creamy substance. The once clear egg whites become pitch black, and the smooth yolk transforms into a ghastly green-gray color with a rich, creamy texture. However, what truly horrifies people is the overwhelming ammonia odor, a smell that immediately makes you think of something spoiled or rotten. Accompanying this is a sharp, sulfuric flavor that leaves you questioning whether you're eating an egg or something nature never intended. For many, this is a culinary nightmare, a dish they wish to avoid at all costs. But for those daring enough to try it, it becomes a memorable experience. Are you brave enough to face your fears and taste this unique dish? Or does the mere sight of it make you nauseous? Share your thoughts. Would you dare confront the century egg, a dish that both fascinates and terrifies? Imagine stepping into a bustling night market in Beijing, and right before your eyes are skewers of fried scorpions displayed in a way that is both inviting and undeniably terrifying. Fried scorpions are a famous street food that not only ignites your taste buds, but also challenges your courage. This isn't just food. It has roots in traditional Chinese medicine, where scorpions were used to boost health and vitality. Now let me tell you about the gruesome preparation of this dish. Live scorpions are skewered and deep-fried until the outer shell becomes crispy and golden. Afterward, they're sprinkled with salt and spices to add even more flavor. While the scorpions are safe to eat once cooked, the fact that their claws, legs, and stinger remain intact makes many people hesitate. Even though they are fried to a perfect crisp, the thought of biting into a creature that once carried venom is enough to make the faint of heart back down. The feeling of sinking your teeth into that crunchy shell, sensing the texture of the meat inside, begs the question: do you have the courage to take a bite, or will the very sight of it make you walk away? Would you dare try this bold dish, or does the mere thought of it make you shiver? Share your thoughts and join the conversation. Have you ever thought that something as small as duck tongue could be such a huge challenge? In southern China, particularly in Guangdong, duck tongue has become a popular dish in restaurants and night markets. For locals, it's a familiar delicacy. But for those who have never tried it, duck tongue is more than just a dish. It's a test of bravery. Imagine this: duck tongues stir-fried with garlic, spices, or cooked in a spicy sauce until they absorb all the flavors. However, what makes this dish truly disgusting isn't the way it's cooked, but its texture. The tongue is soft, yet filled with bits of cartilage and tiny bones, forcing you to experience an unusual combination of crunchy and chewy in every bite. Do you have the courage to bite into a piece of duck tongue, feeling the strange mix of soft tissue and cartilage? Or does just the thought of it make you want to avoid the dish altogether? Let's dive into this daring experience and share your thoughts. Would you dare to try a dish that sparks both curiosity and chills from its name? Chicken testicles? It may sound like a nightmare, but this is a sought-after delicacy in Hong Kong and southern China. This is a dish that makes many people shudder just by hearing its name. In Hong Kong and southern China, chicken testicles are considered a unique delicacy, often boiled or deep-fried, and then served with soy sauce or other rich seasonings. But wait, the most noteworthy part is the sensation when you bite into one. Imagine this. You bite into a soft, squishy testicle, and the liquid inside suddenly gushes out, filling your mouth. For those unaccustomed, this can be a real shock. Do you have the courage to try this dish with its haunting texture? Biting into a soft, water-filled pouch with liquid spilling out unexpectedly is sure to leave a lasting impression. If you're someone who loves to explore and is always searching for challenging foods, chicken testicles will undoubtedly offer an unforgettable experience. But do you have the bravery to embark on this culinary adventure? Or is the name alone enough to make you hesitate and run away? Have you ever heard of snake soup, one of the most bizarre dishes that has existed for over 2,000 years in China? It sounds crazy, but this dish is a beloved delicacy in Hong Kong and Guangdong, famed for its ability to warm the body during chilly days. However, what horrifies many people isn't just the story behind this dish, but also its terrifying preparation. Can you even imagine snake meat stewed with herbs, ginger, sometimes mushrooms, and even the snake's skin and bones in your bowl of soup? For those with nerves of steel, they might say that snake meat tastes like chicken. But let's be honest with ourselves. Just the thought of slurping a bowl of soup with snake skin and bones is enough to make many people tremble. Would you dare to try it? Or would you be one of those standing on the sidelines, shivering? Snake soup is not just a dish. It's a major challenge for both your stomach and your courage. Do you dare to accept this challenge? Or will you run as soon as the bowl of soup is placed before you? Balut. Just hearing the name is enough to make many people shudder. Emerging during times of food scarcity in Southeast Asia, balut has since become a widely popular delicacy, particularly in the Philippines and some regions of China. But what really shocks people is not the taste, but the way it's prepared and what's lurking inside that seemingly innocent eggshell. Imagine this. A fertilized duck egg incubated for 17 to 21 days, with a nearly developed duck embryo inside. The soft feathers, tiny beak, and delicate bones are almost fully formed. When boiled, the egg reveals a not-quite-born duck, waiting for the brave to take a bite. Those who dare to eat balut will have to chew through the crunchy bones, soft feathers, and the rich, fatty flavor of the underdeveloped organs. For many, just the sight of this tiny, partially formed duckling is enough to send them running. Do you have the courage to try this daring dish, or does just the thought of biting into a half-formed duckling make you squirm? Let us know your thoughts. Can you push past your fears and give balut a try, or will you turn away the moment you see it? Share your feelings now. Just the thought of it is enough to give you goosebumps. Fried spiders, a famous street food in Southeast Asia and southern China, with the main ingredient being giant tarantulas. Seasoned with salt, garlic, and fried until crispy, this dish not only challenges your taste buds, but also makes your vision spin. Imagine holding a giant spider in your hand, with its hairy legs and a belly full of liquid. Would you dare to take a bite? The crispy legs may be easier to eat, but once you reach the slimy belly and feel something loose and greasy oozing into your mouth, that's when the real disgust begins. Many people have compared eating the spider's belly to biting into the soft, liquidy innards of a crab, both slimy and repulsive. Could you handle that sensation? It's not just the taste. The very appearance of this dish is enough to make the faint-hearted flee. The hairy legs and the spider's large belly seem to be staring right at you from the plate. So, what will you choose? Ready to face the challenge and experience the spine-chilling sensation of tasting fried spiders? Or will this dish remain forever on your never-try list? Share your thoughts now and see if you're brave enough to embark on this daring culinary adventure. Stinky tofu. Just the mention of this dish is enough to make those who've never tried it grimace. First appearing during the Qing dynasty, stinky tofu quickly became a street food favorite in China, Taiwan, and Hong Kong. For locals, it's an addictive delicacy, but for first-timers, it's more like a challenge for your nose and taste buds. The preparation process is equally unsettling. Fresh tofu is soaked in a fermented brine, a process that can take anywhere from a few days to several months. The brine often contains fermented milk, vegetables, and occasionally meat, giving stinky tofu its unique flavor. Once ready, the tofu is deep-fried until golden and crispy on the outside, leaving the inside soft and tender. But what makes this dish so intimidating for many? The overwhelming stench, often compared to rotten garbage or sewage, is the biggest reason people hesitate to try it. This foul odor is what makes stinky tofu disgusting in the eyes of those unfamiliar with it. The combination of a slimy interior and its pungent flavor creates an intense culinary experience that is not easy for everyone to stomach. Yet, die-hard fans will insist that the taste of stinky tofu is far better than its smell. So would you dare challenge your taste buds with this infamous dish? Or would you flee at the first whiff? Share your thoughts below. Stinky tofu. A dish that will leave you unforgettable memories one way or another. Thank you for joining Discover Journey on this exciting culinary adventure. If this documentary has captured your interest, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Discover Journey for more in-depth explorations of the world's most mysterious and challenging dishes. Share your thoughts and feedback in the comments section. See you in the next culinary adventure.